Welcome the friends to my low carb meal prep for weight loss. Guess what you're getting in this meal prep? Pasta and noodles. I mean, spaghetti, ground meat. You're getting Brussels sprouts, salad, Olive Garden salad dressing, pudding, Collet. Guys, you can eat pasta. This is low carb pasta. Come on, let's do this. This food is talking, and you know what it's saying?
What's that?
Brace yourselves, baby. You're in for the most delicioso meal prep of your life. Strap on your seatbelts and get ready for the wild ride. This is Nicole, Kylie Bear, my husband, behind the camera.
Yo.
The most beautiful cameraman ever. Guess what we're making today? Got a really tasty, easy meal prep for you guys. And this is a special one because this one includes dessert.
Wow.
Okay, I'm super excited for this.
Yeah, we're gonna show you how to make frozen Brussels sprouts taste amazing. And yes, that can be done. We've found the secret on how to do it.
We got some low sugar pasta sauces. We have some low carb noodles. We've had these before. One is roasted garlic fettuccine and the other is plain fettuccine. These are amazing and you get a lot for fairly decent low carbs.
Going back to the pasta sauce, we wanted to show you guys two different options. Some people will not be able to find the no sugar added. So Nicole went in the grocery store and actually looked for the lowest sugar option that is widely available.
This one is fat-free, and for a quarter cup of sauce, it's 2 sugars. So for us, we would do a half a cup for a serving. So it'd be 4 sugars and 4 carbs, which is quite good. This one I got online at a low carb grocery store. For half a cup, it's 3 sugars. So that's pretty good. There's only a difference of 1 sugar. So you just go and you look for a plain tomato sauce. They generally have the lowest sugar. These low carb noodles I got online. You can probably get them anywhere. If you're in the States, you probably can find them anywhere. We are going to have bagged salad. So obviously you don't have to prep this, but I wanted to show you. We're gonna be having basically spaghetti and ground beef with salad for one meal, and then ground beef and Brussels sprouts for our lunch. So the spaghetti, salad, and noodle and meat is for dinner, and the Brussels sprouts and ground meat are gonna be for lunches. So this is the ground beef. These are all 3 club sizes that we got on sale for a really good price. And the dessert. I found this on Pinterest, so I'm gonna conduct an experiment. We got some of these sugar-free, fat-free pudding mixes online, and one is cheesecake and one is pistachio. I've never had the cheesecake flavor, and I've never had a sugar-free pistachio version, so I'm very excited. I usually make these with non-dairy milk, but I saw on Pinterest someone making pudding with Premier Protein as the milk.
Isn't that Pinteresting?
It is Pinteresting. So we're gonna make that up and see what it tastes like. So I got the vanilla. I love these because they're really low in sugar. Like there's 1 sugar and 160 calories in one of these. That's really decent. And 4 grams of carbs, like, and 30 grams of protein. Like that's gonna make delicious pudding. So we're gonna get started. We're gonna start roasting up the Brussels sprouts, getting the meat done. We're gonna put this all together, snappy. Let's do it.
Now, if you want to do it exactly like us, you need to find yourself a really fuzzy pink sweater, and you're good to go.
Don't forget this. Jewelry.
Look at the fur on that.
Yeah, you gotta be trendy when you're cooking, bro.
It suits the animal that's wearing it.
Okay, while we're waiting for the oven to heat up for the Brussels sprouts, we're gonna make pudding. So I'm gonna take 2 of these Premier Protein vanillas and make one of these first. I have it in a measuring cup because it's so much easier than having a bowl and a measuring cup, you know. So I'm gonna pour in 2. I'm assuming they're gonna get me to close to 2 cups. Go. Oh, there's still a little bit left. Wow, that's great. So we're just using 2 cups. Let's make the cheesecake one first.
That is the one I'm most excited for.
Now, the friends, what I have is 4 containers, 4 decent sized containers set aside to pour the pudding in once I make it, to divide them into servings. Oh, that smells like cheesecake and like vanilla pudding.
Let the friends smell.
What'd you think, guys? You love it. All right. Get it all in there. Whisk it about.
Use your vigorous whisking powers.
So we're just gonna go until it slightly thickens up. I'm thinking this is gonna thicken up better than with the non-dairy milk.
Whip it, whip it.
Whip it,
real
whip it good. So the friends, whisk this vigorously for about 2 minutes.
You forgot some lumps on that side there.
Thanks, Lumpy.
Yeah. Wow, that does smell like cheesecake.
Yeah, you can smell it.
Yep.
And the vanilla Premier Protein smells good too. Starting to look good, buddy.
You're a better whisker with the left hand. Anyone ever tell you that?
Yeah, because I'm a left-hand gal, bud.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Hey, if you're a left-hand friend, you just LHF. Comment LHF in the comments, left-hand friend. Got it.
And if you're normal, comment right hand friend.
Comment loser. Yeah, it's starting to thicken up real nice, boys. I'm gonna now pour it into the containers.
She whisked it for about 2 minutes, I'd say.
About a vigorous 2 minutes. Now I'm gonna use, I like to give us nice big portions. So 2 of these, divide this between 2 of these containers.
And then these are for the pistachio.
Yep. You could make this 4 servings. However, we eat clean enough that this will be okay for us to eat as one treat. I'm gonna wash this out and get it in for the pistachio. All right, dudes, pistachio. I love pistachio pudding, and we don't have a sugar-free one here at the store, so I went online to get it. I'm really excited. I haven't had pistachio pudding in so long.
You're the one that showed me pistachio pudding, and I was missing out, I have to say. I love it now.
Yeah, when I was a little girl, I discovered that. Okay, so we're pouring in to get to 2 cups.
And you're gonna do the same process, right, with the pistachio?
Yes. Pistachios, the smell of my childhood. Oh, yes. Okay, the friends, if you never tried pistachio pudding, honestly, you gotta do it. It is one of my favorites.
Even if you're
It's
afraid
so
like
good.
I was, it is really good.
So we're gonna do the same thing. Yeah, pour the powder into the Premier Protein and you're gonna whisk it vigorously. Okay, the friends, we have the beef all cooked. I have some put into these containers for lunches during the week where we'll just weigh it out when we make our lunches. And these are the containers that the pasta is gonna go in. Currently, I am going to weigh 3 ounces into this one for me.
And we just browned the ground beef on the stove in a big pot, and we drain the, even though it is extra lean ground beef already, we drain more fat off of it. Then I'll pour like steamy hot water on it, get get it down to like really, really extra lean.
Yeah, you usually sort of pour the water on it until the juices run clear, meaning there's very little fat left.
Yeah, then you know you got the most fat possible off of the ground beef.
Yep. So we normally just weigh our meat out the night before when we're making our lunches, but I want to separate the pasta into containers because otherwise it will be hard to measure in one thought out bunch. So that's why I'm putting them into containers. I'm labeling them with our initials. It's a piece of paper and some tape so that we know whose is whose. Kyle gets 4 ounces of meat and I get 3, and the rest will be the same. So we're gonna put the meat in here, and then once we have the pasta cooked with the sauce, we'll put it in there. That way they're all portioned and ready to go, and we'll freeze them and pull them out into the fridge as we need them. People often ask like how we reheat them. What we do is we make everything, put it all in containers, leave enough in the fridge for 3 days, freeze the rest. When we're getting low on our fridge stock, we'll pull containers out of the freezer as we need them. How we reheat them is the microwave. But you can also reheat it in a pan, which we do sometimes, and that is very tasty too.
Okay friends, the piping hot Brussels sprouts are out of the oven. We cooked them really high temperature at 450 degrees for a total of about half an hour. Then to get this nice crust on the top, the nice golden brown flavor on top, we broil them for another 5 minutes and put each tray at the top close to the broiler. And oh boy, you get some flavor. And we also put some garlic powder and black pepper on these.
All right guys, noodles are done. So these are called Carb Noodles. We got them online. This one is roasted garlic and this one is just plain egg noodles. The carbs are amazing on these. So for 1.5 cups dry, it's 170 calories, 24 grams of carbs. There are 7 grams of fiber, 2 sugar, 15 protein, and 1.5 fat. We do not track calories or count macros, but we do like to eat low to moderate carb, and we do like to check the labels before we buy something. So I did an experiment to see how much 1.5 cups dry is cooked. It comes to a heaping cup of cooked noodles. So 1 heaping cup of cooked noodles equals the macros that I told you about. So what I've done is I've measured 1/2 cup of sauce into every container, and I'm gonna put a heaping cup of noodles in every single container. Then, like I said, we're going to have the beef and noodles with sauce for dinners alongside of salad that I'll show you in a minute. And for lunches, we're gonna have the beef with the Brussels sprouts. And we will measure these into containers the day before for our lunches. Let's do the measuring, dudes. I mixed the garlic and the plain together for a variety. All right, so that is 1.5 cups dry. That's what it equals. We're gonna put it in the sauce, toss it around so that the noodles don't stick together. How I cooked these was I salted water with some fine sea salt, which is this stuff right here. Brought it to a rolling boil.
Brought it to a Susan boil.
That was pretty good. Once it was boiling, I put the noodles in, and depending on how you like it, I'm not really an al dente kind of person, so I cooked ours for about 5 minutes. We're not al dente people. We like them soft.
El Softe.
El Softe. 3 to 5 minutes, depending on how you like them. That's about 5 for us. So, then you got cool noodle, and you presto them in. Lovely dinner. I can't wait to eat this.
Look at the twist action on your wrist.
Well, this is the Italian. This is how you do it, guys.
Where'd you learn that?
Nona. That's my Nona, you see.
That's some wrist action.
Well, my arm's not my Nona, but my Nona taught me that.
I love that we get noodles and pasta.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
Pretty good combo.
It is. Okay, so the friends, this is what it looks like. It's all in containers and ready to go. Again, these are going to be our dinners. The spaghetti with the ground beef. We're going to have that with some salad. These are mixed greens, and it's got iceberg lettuce, carrots, cabbage, and some green leaf.
It's a mixed bag, really.
It's a mixed bag of mixed greens. We're gonna have about 2 cups of that salad with this Olive Garden dressing. It's a light Italian. It is super good. It's really good and it's really decent nutrition. So we also have the rest of our ground beef that is gonna go with our Brussels sprouts, and that is our lunches. We do 1 cup of the Brussels sprouts with 3 ounces of beef for myself and 4 ounces of beef for Kyle. And we have 2 days worth of low carb dessert here. One, this is what it looks like now that it's thickened in the fridge. This is the pistachio pudding with the premier protein, and this is the cheesecake pudding with the premier protein. We're going to serve it, we're gonna eat it with 3 tablespoons of this 95% fat-free Cool Whip. 3 tablespoons is a serving. So I'll just drop 3 tablespoons in there and in there, eat it up. So the friends, eating on a diet does not have to be boring. You don't have to hate it. It can be tasty. You can eat whatever you want. There are so many low carb options out there now, and like I said, Kyle and I eat low carb to moderate carb throughout the week. We can eat spaghetti, we can eat Jello, a Cool Whip, we get dessert, we get noodles, we eat everything on low carb.
Let's say that you're not ready to take the full plunge into portion control or changing all your foods. Take one of our tips here. Take just the pasta. Trade out your normal pasta for this, or trade out your dessert. Take your dessert and have the Cool Whip and pudding.
As long as it's portioned, you can eat anything. Kyle and I lost 130 pounds each portioning out our food, and then eventually switching to lower carbs when we were ready.
And we started slow, walking, portioning, changing what we felt like we could handle.
And we still eat what we like in portion, and we use it to meet all our fitness goals. So we hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. You guys are so awesome. We want to bring you an awesome meal prep. We hope that you are now inspired to know that you can lose weight, feel great, love what you're eating, and love the journey. And while you're loving the journey, follow us on Instagram at the Collets. Okay, check it out. And don't forget to hit the bell for notifications so that you get more of these super cool videos, because if you don't, you might cry.
And like and subscribe, or else we're gonna cry.
Oh! So, thank you so much for watching. We love you guys. Have a lovely week. Now we do the fancy dip.
Wow, that's pretty fancy.
Thanks, dude. Collect out.
Can you come close for a second? I have to do this. It's been just killing me. That's nice.
I'm like a fuzzy bird. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up.